What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I've got some really quick Shadow news to go over here for you. We do have a buyer approved by the court for Shadow, and it looks like Shadow will continue forward, but we don't know all of the details yet. So we'll do a little discussion here, but I don't want to go too far into it because we still don't know a lot. But I wanted to let you know that Shadow has had a buyer approved. So after several months of looking for a buyer, Blade arrives at the end of a first major step. The Commercial Court of Paris has just ruled the company and its Shadow service is sold to Hubic. A page turns for the startup, which will have to quickly bounce back. The court considered that the higher price offered by Hubic, the lower cost of redundancies, and the consistency in its involvement and commitment since the start of the call for tenders justified the choice of this file. He also had received a favorable opinion from the administrator and manager. However, representatives of the employees had preferred Scaleway. This was against the OVH Scaleway or Octave Klaba versus Scaleway bids. Those were the two bids they had. And apparently, I don't know all the details, but I guess employees were going for Scaleway and administrators Octave. I don't know all the ins and outs of all of that, but we do have the Octave Klaba winning the bid for Shadow. Now, what is this going to mean going forward? That is what we still don't know. And I'm going to get into just a little bit of that here before we finish up. But there's this one last piece of this article I want to grab out for you. It is now the transfer procedure that is initiated and should last a few weeks. The new team will have to focus on maintaining the service and agreeing with 2CRSI regarding the machines currently in production while preparing for the future. Because the main stake of Blade will now be to propose as quickly as possible a revised and corrected Shadow offer to attract new customers without scaring away the 100,000 current subscribers. Now, when I read this, I did not know the subscriber count for Shadow. I thought it was much higher than 100,000, to be honest with you. And last I had heard, 800,000 subscribers would be needed at its current price to be profitable. So here's what's going to happen with that. There's the deal coming from OVH for this is that they're going to want to there's going to be a raise in price, whether you're an existing customer or a new customer coming on. That $11.99 a month with a contract, $14.99 for Boost without, that's going to go up. Is it going to be 20, 25, 30? It's hard to tell what they're going to have to do there. But it is gonna have to go up. They're also going to be looking at leveraging Shadow for businesses. They're going to want to use machines that aren't in use for other uses to make money that way as well. So they're going to be doing a lot of things to change how Shadow becomes profitable. I mean, and we've known this price isn't sustainable, but the problem is for me, if they do raise that price to $25 to $30 a month for Shadow Boost, that hardware is severely outdated at this point. It does still serve a great purpose for a lot of things, but every couple of months that goes by, it gets more and more obsolete and outdated, especially the CPU. So unless they do something to entice or really raise up the base storage or be able to have upgrades coming soon because of this purchase, maybe they'll be able to catch up and then start rolling out some type of upgrades. But even that's still going to take time. So there's still a lot of unknowns here. Shadow is going to exist. It would sound like they are interested in changing the way the company is going to function. They're going to change the business model, but how Shadow is used, how it's leased out to business/personal users, and that price per month, there's going to be things going on. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that. I know it's going to take a few weeks for all these things to kind of come to fruition, but I'll be watching for it, and we'll update you here, whatever happens, whatever the announcements are, whatever the changes to service that are going to be. There are going to be changes, but Shadow sounds like it's going to move forward. All right, so that pretty much is going to wrap it up for that Shadow news, guys. I just wanted to go through that as quickly as I could and update you. Hit me up in those comments if you would like, and I will keep everybody updated here when they actually come out with what's going to be happening. All right, thanks for coming to watch. As always, I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.